Holy crap, it's almost February. What happened to January? Why is this a thing? Like every year where it it starts off really slow and then all of a sudden you're into November and you don't know what happened. Is it just me? Okay, so I am filming this the 28th. I had to turn around and look. I'm filming this on the 28th. I have a whole week off until I start work on the 5th. And we'll get into all that if you haven't seen any of my previous videos, which is fine. Also, why not? They're all the same pretty much. So I would say you're not missing anything, but you are. We'll get into how January worked. And then we'll get into the idea, because I might make plans. Yeah, no. So, we'll get into it. Let's see, I didn't really do much for, like, I did the thing, but I didn't really fill it out. Yeah. So, this is February. Ow. I bit my nails, and this one always goes in. This year is a leap year, which is cool. Do you know anybody who has a leap year birthday? Anything like that? Also, before I forget, so stop what you're doing. And at least I've seen this on the computer. I don't know if it works on a phone. But if I ask for you to like this video and subscribe to this video, or give it a thumbs up or something like that, the things surrounding it will do this weird rainbow thing. Or at least I've noticed it on other people's videos. So, apparently they're trying to drive you to do the thing. So, at least comply here and do the thing. Alright. So yeah, we've got pretty much a split week. I do enjoy it whenever it's 1 month here, another month starts here. I'm gonna do this. So I didn't really plan out what I wanted to do. I did get my desk cleaned off though. As far as you can see, I did clean off my desk. This week, hold on, let me, making sure that I have everything in there. Okay, so, I don't know where my other stamping thing went. I don't know if the kid has it. I know she doesn't because I used it for something else, and I don't know where it went. Anyway, yeah. So this week is a week that I'm not working. I'm not getting paid to work. We'll go with that. I'm not getting paid to work. For all of you stay-at-home moms and things like that, you totally understand that you're working. You're not getting paid to work. And that's cool with me. I haven't had an actual vacation, and even this isn't considered a vacation. It's just time in between work. I haven't had an actual vacation since I went to Disney by myself, on my own. Since my daughter was little. I can't remember. But yeah, she was little. So we're gonna do, oh, I like that idea. Okay, cool. So we'll do a two-part thing. So I am using, get out of the bag. Alright, so I am using Berry Rainy Day. So this is cool. It's got all the little splash puddles and everything. And then I'll be using Den Sweet Den. So as you can tell, this has started to yellow, which means that I've had it a long time. I've also used it for a couple of things. You can see that I used masking. So we'll get into that too. I've got a lot that I want to do, and I still don't have the motivation, and I have the time. So I think during this week I'll be able to do it. But man, That whole no motivation is a killer. Alright, so we'll start with this and we'll get on to talking. I'll put this over here. So what I do with these, if you're new here, is I've got this part. This is where all the magnets are at. And then I put them in a bag. So, like this. And that way they stay where they're supposed to for the most part. So I'm going to get this all figured out and talk to you guys a little bit. So this is the week of get stuff done at home, and I'm happy about it. I'm happy that I know that a lot of people don't they don't have the luxury of doing this. So I realize that I am a very special human by being able to get this done. The idea is that this one is running to make sure that this one doesn't splash that one. However, I think I'm going to have to mask this, so we can talk about that too. See, this is my problem. My plate is this big. I keep piling stuff on top. And I also have to find my cards. Did that work? Yeah, cool. Okay. As I shut everything in there that doesn't need to be. Alright. So we'll get to this first. Masking is basically where there it is. Where you put something over something. It is the same. This is going to be fun. It is the same as if someone asked you if you were okay and you lied your ass off and said you were. That is masking. So it's the same thing. I'm basically going to put this bear, like the bear will be first. Yeah, I'm going to stamp the bear first, so whenever you do this, it's the top layer that gets done first, and then the bottom layers, but you got to cover up the top layer. You saw it in last week's, whenever I didn't do that. So I can show you what happens when you don't do that. Oh, come on. Okay. So that, right there, where you see the fire, is what happens when you don't do that. In which case I didn't do it because this is my planner and it is what it is. And I only see my planner for about this time. And that's about it. I'm going to quickly cut. So basically what I'm doing is, this is called fussy cutting. And I don't want to run this through the die machine, so it's easier just to cut it like this. And you're basically following along the black line that you made. Oh my goodness. Okay. Up until that point, because I really only need the bear's feet, because it's jumping into the puddle. Cool. Now the fun part is that, as you can see, I'm left-handed, so I work better on the right side of this. The easiest way to do this is to get like a big, open it up rather wide, and then move the paper around. I'm gonna stab myself. Move the paper around while you're slowly cutting. As I said, I only need, don't need all of that, but I only need this to stamp this little bit. So I think it'll be like that. The bear will be here, there will be splashes, it will be great. This even has puddles. These puddles. So Yes. Okay, cool. That'll work. What did I do with the... There's the bear. I actually put it back where it was supposed to go. Huh. Okay, so for this is going to be right there. This I put on here. I used to have more stamp blocks. I don't know where they went. You would think that in the whole mini cleaning spree I would know where they went. Not a clue. And I had a lot of them too. I had all the way from like a massive rectangle one to like little itty bitty icon stamps. So I'm going to move this. I will put that there. Cool. As the puddle goes with me. Alright, and then I can put this over it. So a lot of people will use the fully glued or fully adhesivized, whatever it is, post-it notes, and it works really well. This one I just have regular post-it notes. Doesn't really matter which way I put this, but I will put it right there. So as you can see, the line transferred onto that instead of onto bear. Yeah, cool. Okay, so this one is gonna go here. All right, so full week of not working. What are my intentions? I wrote a list of stuff. Hold on. I don't need that stamped again. I wrote a list of stuff that I would like to get done. That includes stuff that I haven't done around the house since we moved here in April. So, yeah, that tells you how that's going. And it's just because, again, I haven't had time, want, or motivation. Well, no, I lied. I've had the want to get it done. I look at it and go, God, I should probably do that. And that is about as far as that goes. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to redo that. And that works. Cool. Looks like the hand of water is going to slap that bear. And this one was like, no, don't jump in the puddle. You're going to get them wet. Okay, so anyway, I don't have ADD. It's fine. List of stuff that I need to do. And maybe I'll get it done. Maybe I won't. We'll see how it goes. I know that I quickly reverted to night owl status, which is not the best thing I needed to do. I need to cut that out and keep going to bed at a regular time. That is that is not 2 in the morning. So after I'm done with this, because I'm not going to be using the dies to die cut or anything, I'm going to put it right back in there. Okay. So my idea for... Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. Wow. My idea for this week is to start working on the create side for this, so it's not just all plans. To which I will actually put in here, I'll write up here what the idea is, what I'd like to be doing. So I do this. Okay. I don't like that at all. So this is sometimes the pain. I guess that could be like this. So I had one of my friends last week who watches this that sent me a message because she thought she was gonna be rude, and asked me why I didn't put a beagle in last week's thing. I don't have to put a beagle in all of the things. It's just he fit in a lot of stuff. So that, and there were dogs in there. There isn't going to be one in here. I thought about using this one, but it'll be okay. So I did put a picture right here. That's my baby, who passed away December 30th. And yeah, so sometimes he'll be in there, sometimes he won't. It happens, and that's okay. So for this, I'm gonna take this away, that up. I like having a bigger stamp pad like this, or not stamp pad, but a bigger stamp holder, question mark, like this, because then I can do more all at once. Oh god, cool. It's just gonna be, I am going to, hold on a second, I can fix that with a thinner pen. Right, I have a thinner pen. Nah, that's gonna be it. Okay. There, like it never happened. Shush, it works. Okay. I'll do this, put this all back. So it's basically a long day of having fun. And they go back home and they fall asleep. While I live here in Texas, it is warm-ish. It's warm to a lot of people. We'll go with that. Yeah. You're gonna see her pause through this, maybe. Hold on. Yeah. You're gonna see something through this is what's gonna happen. No, actually that worked out pretty well. It's only a little bit. So that's the reason why I have these two masked. Okay. The idea is that I start, this week I have a lot of free time. I will start doing cards. As much as I like free time, I like the ability that I get to do whatever I want with it. So between the hours of me dropping my daughter off at the bus stop and me picking her up from the bus stop, I will have time. While that's not a lot of time, I can get a lot done if I want to. That's kind of the thing, is that I have to want to. I do not want Indian red. Can we just have browns, please? That'll work. So yeah, you do have the regular stuff, which is basically make sure that the house is clean. I will say that is the downside, is that my my dog was what we affectionately called a spot cleaner. So he would lick the floor, not in like a mopping motion, but a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there. And now that I don't have him, our floor is dirty. So it gives me something to do on the weekends, to sweep and Swiffer and make sure that all of it's clean. Yeah. Little things that I miss, most definitely. So what I'm trying to do is, the hood's a little bit back. I'm just trying to make that darker. This one This Chinese orange, what does that look like? That looks like dark orange. Cool. There's some that are over here. Yep, we'll use this one. I forgot to color in her legs. Okay. Anyway, back to card making, because as you can see, I am the epitome of know what I'm doing. I would like to do the create part and make cards. And the idea is to work on 3 of them. So basically an easy one that is pretty much how I'm doing this, where it is stamped right on the card kind of thing. So if you don't have dies, if you don't have a machine that will cut them, things like that, if you're new to stamping, then you can do something simple like that. And then I want to do a medium card where that is pink. That's not gonna work. Yeah. And we'll do a medium card that might have a little bit of layering, some die cutting, but it's still pretty simple. I also have ideas for basic things like how to use your stamps for stamps and stencils for background images and stuff like that. So the idea is there to get this done, and hopefully, so the bad thing, let's go with this. The bad thing is that whenever I do things like this, I like it whenever there is nobody in the house. That way, because right now I have my back to the door. And I like it better that way so that I am not interrupted. Right now, my daughter, while she's 9 years old, and I love it because I know that soon it won't happen anymore. But okay. My daughter is very huggy, so she will come in, give me a hug, and I think she's just looking at what I'm doing because she wants a big hug, which means that I have to turn my back to my computer and everything. So I think that she is just looking at what I'm doing and then leaving. But and I'm not a really huggy, touchy, feely person all the time. Give me a couple of hugs. I love hugs. Let me hold your hand. I will do that too. That's fine. But there's a point where it's like, dude, get off me. And yeah, so I'm affectionate to a point, and she likes to stress when that point is, especially now that that we're together a whole lot. Like from the time that she gets home until the time that she goes to bed, she and I are together. Like we're home together. And I don't want hugs all the time. Please quit. But I also know that there will be a time whenever that will be gone. So, oh, and speaking of, they have just rolled back up. My husband took her to go to Target to get something. Her great-grandfather gave her some money, so it was burning a hole in her pocket, and she needed to spend it. So I figured that they would go out and do the thing. And she looks like she got us a lot of things. So I might pause it whenever they get in, and then I will resume after she leaves. Because I'm not going to get anything done, and she's going to want to know how, she's going to want to show me all the stuff. Alright, so I will pause this and I will be right back. Yep, I was right. She had to show me what she got. It was a Squishmallows backpack. So, here. I will cheat and I will put on my headphones. That way it looks like I'm talking to somebody. Because technically I am. I'm talking to you, just, you know, not right now. Not right now, my time. Alrighty. So for this one, for this week, since I'm not really going anywhere, I'm doing, the idea is to do a whole lot. Since I'm not really going anywhere, I will put the idea of what I'd like to do on here. Whenever I get to that. So hopefully I will get some time here alone so that I can get everything done that I'd like to, because I like doing all of this stuff whenever I'm alone. That way I don't get interrupted, because now that we're here I have to do this quicker. What else? So, last day of work was okay. Oh, that's why, because I've got the door open. So I can hear, if you could hear honking. The neighbors across the street let their kids do a variety of everything. And that includes, you know, going into their vehicle and playing with the horn. I just hope that they don't play with the gear shift, because I would be furious. Because that would run right into my husband's truck. And that wouldn't be good at all. I've never been a fan of parents just letting their kids do what they want. There are certain people, especially where I live, that do that let their kids just out and about to do whatever they want, and oh my gosh. So that's always fun. But yes, anyway, sorry. Last day of work was alright. Had a pizza party. Store manager got everybody pizza. So a joke may have been made about, are we partying because I'm leaving? And she really didn't want me to go either. She was trying desperately to do whatever she could to keep me. But whenever I'm going to be making that much less for the same thing that I was doing, I can't do that. And I'm glad that I have the luxury of being able to walk away from that. I don't want that orange. I'm not doing a rainbow thing for the umbrella. It's not gonna happen. And I had a couple of people that stopped by, a few customers who throughout the week, that was another thing too, I didn't really want to tell customers that I was leaving, but because our framing manager didn't know how to do big canvases, we lost some money there. Okay, and had to stop because husband walked in to tell me some stuff. And I forgot where I was. So our framing manager turned down a lot of money in canvases because they're massive canvases, and she doesn't know how to do them. So then the question comes up of, why didn't you show her? Because I shouldn't have to. She went to a thing called MCX. She did training there, and really she didn't do any training. So that's not on me. Plain and simple. And I don't feel bad about it either, because I told her I'm not going to train her and stuff, and yep, she agreed. I also found out that she was making a little bit less than I was, and that was the nail in the coffin, if you will. Yeah, because for no experience for that amount of money, no. No. So while I do believe that they should be paid more to work back there, no. Nope. If you don't have any experience with framing, and whether you learn it well or not, you don't get paid like the person who's been there for that long. And I get that, and this is a sore subject for a couple of people, because I get that what I started to get paid and where I'm at, where I was, is not, that's versus whenever new people come in due to inflation and whatnot, and I get it. But that doesn't mean that I can still be pissed off about the fact that, just the whole thing was just infuriating. So, yeah, it sucks, and it's done, and I hate that my store manager was trying so hard to keep me, because there are some things that the people that are being back in framing don't know. And because of that, I had said that, if they needed any help, I will come in and I'll help. I'll do what I can if I can. And so she was like, oh, well, we have to pay you. We have to keep you on the payroll. We have to do the thing. And I flat told her, just like, lady, I'm not coming back in 10 weeks. Because that's, as most time off as you can take is 10 weeks. I told her I'm not coming back in 10 weeks. This is a very permanent decision, because I want to be creative for me. I don't like what upper management is doing. There were a lot of things. So she got a little bit upset, and I don't care. If I believe that whenever you go into a business situation where you have people that are above you that can make a difference, particularly in your life, that I was like her kid. You have to take care of the people that are under you. That's just how that works, or at least that's how I feel that it should work. So whenever you don't, because you can't, or because you won't open your mouth to say something until it's too late, then I don't know. I feel like that's on you. Why are these not full boxes? Okay. So I was going through and thinking about, I think that for that I'm going to switch to the pinks and whatnot that are over here. So anyway, I think that it would be very nice to be in a less creative space. That way I don't have to be creative for anyone but me. Which I think in the end will make me very happy. That way I can come here, and if I have any ideas or anything, then I can idea away. I can come in and make cards without feeling like I have to. I can. That's kind of the thing, is that I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to force it. And that's why I stepped away after doing this for a few nope. So I stepped away after doing this for a few months. And why I continued to step away, because I felt that I had to create stuff, and it just wasn't all that fun anymore. What am I gonna put there? 1, 2, 3, 4. I would like another one of those. Why is it always 4? I need 5. Hold on. That's pink. Never mind. Okay. So this is how I would like for this to go. So basically I want to do a light workout every day. I usually do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if I put 2 on there, it is a Ring Fit Adventure and Fitness Boxing 2. They are both done on the Switch, which is really nice. I hook it up to the TV. I can work out here instead of going somewhere else. Because during any other normal week, I do not have time to go somewhere else. Or I do have time, but I'm not going to sacrifice the other things that I have that I do. So on these 2 days, it will be the Fitness Boxing 2 thing. So they have a whole round, like a workout thing that is an hour long, which will be cool. And then I usually do Ring Fit Adventure until I die. So I get the workout of my arms with the boxing, and then Ring Fit Adventure is pretty much running. I hate running. Ugh. Okay, so then this, and with me up. So it's already been, I don't know how many weeks that we've been in here. Is that bad? 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be week 5. I'll put 5 on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in theory. We'll see how that goes. Okay. This day I would like to go to a thing with one of my friends. I usually catch up with him once a week. We play a lot of games on Discord. So the thought is that I can do this, and then Plan With Me goes up this day, and then I can do, like, Tuesday is the easy card, Thursday is the medium card, and Saturday is a harder card, and then I go through the whole how to make it. in theory, it sounds good. It's a lot of recording, and I know it is, but if I can catch up and I can spread them out, so this is 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, 5 weeks. That is 5 weeks of cards that I can do. That doesn't mean that I slack off for 5 more weeks. That means that I will have them while I'm creating more stuff. So I can do that on the weekends. Yeah. It sounds like a lot, but it's not. Hopefully. So yeah. This is the idea for the week. I also have to do like general house cleaning and stuff like that, but like washing the sheets and everything is something I don't go down to the creek and wash the sheets, which is good. I have to vacuum, make sure the kitchen is clean, things like that. All little stuff that I will probably be doing while listening to music whenever nobody else is here. Because I know that if I start cleaning, then my husband will start cleaning, but he doesn't clean like I do. If you're married or you have a significant other, you know how this works. But yeah, that is that. It's a lot of fun. I'm excited to, I have ideas for this for a card. So yeah, it'll be fun. I'm excited. We're getting into February, which means that the characters will be a little bit more lovey-dovey, or there will be like cuter things going on. I'm sorry. I don't really get into Valentine's Day and stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of pink. But yeah, it's gonna happen because that's just what life dictates, or something like that. Anyway, again, if you look down at the bottom underneath this video, if you please like and subscribe and do all the things, that would make me really happy. Leave a comment down below if there is a certain card that you want to see. If there is a YouTube video connected to that card or a picture or something like that, try to link it to me down below. I've been looking on Pinterest boards and everything for a while, so I think that I'm finally ready to be creative for me and show you what I like doing. Hopefully. That's the thought anyway. So I hope that you had fun. Yeah, have a good week.